Alrighty, we are now back for the third quarter. For those of you who was watching on social media and you didn't see what was going on, our apologies. We're dealing with some serious internet issues with some bandwidth. Hopefully, we got it fixed. If not, it is what it is.
And the silver lining and all that is if you didn't see anything, you didn't see anything.
Right.
Literally, because this game is still scoreless. It is 0-0 entering the third quarter here in Williamsburg, Virginia. Darnell Myrick alongside the man, the myth, the legend, the GOAT himself, Shadid Couches Drakeford.
I'm not for sure I would call myself the GOAT. I feel like I still got to put in a considerable amount of work before I even earn that title. But yeah, it's currently 8:36 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like I said, 0-0 at the half. You really did not miss a lot outside of terrible bandwidth. Very defensive-minded game with some penalties, some serious turnovers. Right now, the Monarchs, they're leading the turnover battle 2-3. Really, it was just 3 fumbles. And then for the Colonials, 2 NITs and a fumble. So, yeah, that's pretty much about it.
Yeah, a couple of good runs have happened especially by the Monarchs, by their quarterback, but that's about it.
Yeah.
A couple of them called back, but Colonials will get the ball to start the third period. Colonials riding a 4-game win. Whoops, excuse me, I almost choked myself. 4-game win streak into this game. Monarchs won their last game against Tri-City last week. Both these teams 1-2 in the Virginia division. Williamsburg 4-1, Monarchs 4-2. So a lot on the line in this game as this one is sent deep. Antonio Rawlings fields this from the 11. Able to get some space, and we'll get to about the 38-yard line, a gain of 27.
Yeah.
So let's see what the offense does.
First of all, let's see who's coming in as QB. Because
it looks like Taylor, he is back in at quarterback. We saw in the first quarter a little bit of a split shift effort between him and Linwood Walker, but then Linwood Walker was the quarterback for the remainder of the first quarter and then the entire second quarter. So, and he's thrown a couple of interceptions. So I guess Taylor is like, hey, let's get him back in there.
All right.
And this team needs a spark on offense. Tynes has been keyed in running the ball. He has gotten nowhere.
Absolutely nowhere. Like, not even a little bit.
And he's taking a couple of hard shots in this game. So Taylor might have to be the spark plug for this team in some way, shape, or form. Walker might get a chance again. He's actually one of the receivers for the team, but so you will see him.
Yeah, Walker, no matter what position he's going to be playing tonight, will be playing meaningful touches. That's not really the question. The question is, whoever's at the QB, can they keep the football in possession of the Colonials?
At times get the handoff, and he gets a first down, but a flag is thrown. He is still pushing 15, a gain of 20.
Good.
The line is still pushing it, but unfortunately, that's likely coming back. So all that effort for a negative game, more than likely. Holding on the offense.
Man, that's crazy, man. That was just frustration. That's all that was, man. I think Tynes really just got tired of just being contained for so long that he just wanted to unleash.
And very interesting, we've seen the team a lot go shotgun, but Taylor has been in this game under center for the most part, and they went very big right there. Only one receiver on the field, two tight ends and two running backs. So,
yeah, and it seemed like we're still going back. It was a great effort by number 29 Tynes, but it was all for naught. Like I said, penalties has been the story of this game besides the turnovers, man.
Yeah, the Achilles heel for both teams.
Oh,
they're staying with that big formation. Here's another handoff. Tynes able to get a few yards out of that, just past the 30.
Another run by Tynes yields about 5. It's going to be second.
So second and long coming up.
Now from the Colonials 34.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Somebody's going to have to break through.
Yeah, somebody is. And field position in this game, the Colonials, whenever they got the ball, has been within their own territory. The Monarchs have gotten the ball in some very favorable territory, but unable to put any points on the board.
Yeah. Yeah. Regardless, both QBs are going to be on a very short leash.
Here's a shotgun formation. He's going
Good
over the
pass.
top, and nice sliding catch. Bauer able to make this a 3rd and short.
It's going to make it 3rd and short. For
Okay, so a slant over the middle and just a nice baseball slide. I think he's been watching some of the World Series so far.
Hey, let's go, Atlanta. Let's go, Atlanta. Let's go.
So now, can the offense get a first down and get into Monarchs territory? This would be placed at the 46. They only need 5. Monarchs showing blitz. They back off a little bit. Times with the carry. Able to get the first down.
Finally. Finally.
So maybe we're heading in the right direction. And one thing I'm noticing, Taylor is coming back to the sideline pretty often. Him and Coach Willis able to have conversation about, hey, what do we need to do next? So I think Taylor is having Willis be like a guide for him going forward on this drive. Ball at the 49-yard line of the Monarchs, first down. Handoff again. Towns out to the outside. Cuts back inside. Spins off a man, but gets maybe a yard at best. Or a couple. When do they blow the whistle? That will determine where the ball is placed.
Time's going to be taking a vicious punishment tonight. I mean, vicious.
Well, they're going to give him 2. They're going to compromise. So it's going to be 2nd down and 8.
So about a gain of
Monarchs 48.
maybe a yard and a half, maybe 2. Well, at the 47. And 10:30 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
First time the offense actually
Having some sustainable offense.
Yes.
Toss left, and this is Garner in. And Garner gets maybe
He's
2
still up.
yards, still up.
Toss to Garner yields 3
They're trying to
yards
go
all the
with
way
that
up to
thunder and
35.
lightning combo.
4th and 5 now. 3rd and 5 from the
All right.
Monarchs.
All right, Taylor talking to Coach Willis. He gets the play.
A lot of big formation from this Colonials team on this drive. Just sticking with the handoffs and the, as we saw in the last play, a pitch to Garner. Kind of the third thunder and lightning you've been seeing on the Colonials Facebook page, the way they've been trying to promote this game.
Yeah. 9:35 left in the 3rd quarter. Score is still 0-0, 3rd and 5. Here comes the handoff. No.
Taylor bobbled the snap,
No.
but he's still able to pass it. Garner gets the pass and complete for the first down, but a flag is thrown in the backfield, so
The ref just drew the flag with the swiftness.
there's a couple of flags on that play.
Oh boy. I think one of them might be a holding.
I don't think Taylor was planning on passing the ball there. It looked like it was going to be a fake handoff inside and a toss to the outside, but just mishandled it. So he didn't plan on throwing on the last play, but he's definitely going to probably have to do it on this play.
Big problem.
Way to improvise, though.
Pick it up and get it out to Garner in the flat. Garner
And it looks like Walker is, Taylor is heading back out on offense.
Instead of 3rd and 5, it's going to be about 3rd and 10.
Offense taking their time to come up with the play here.
Okay, so it's a penalty against Colonials. We know that, but it seems like the Monarch coach is asking the refs about something. Holding. All right.
So there were 2 holding penalties actually on that play. They declined one of them, but accepted the other. Obviously, the one that they accepted is going to harm the offense more. So,
downfield, which usually indicates a lineman.
Yeah.
so you get ineligible lineman downfield on that play because that was supposed to be a run. Let's be completely honest. That play was supposed to be a run.
Yeah, that was run. That was run all the way. That was run all the way.
And it's a loss of down, so a 3rd down, and there's some action on the line, and Taylor leaving the. Taylor definitely shaking his head on that one. Having some miscommunication there. You hear the Monarchs saying like moving back, moving back, moving back, and they definitely will. So this goes to 3rd and forever here.
So it's going to be 3rd and 23 now from their own 38-yard line.
Seems like we attached the word long to a lot of the Monarchs on 2nd down, 3rd down, 3rd down, 3rd and long, 2nd and long. Now we're attaching it to the Colonials right here. They got to get to the 40-yard line. They're just going to keep this one on the ground, realizing that it's going to be damn near impossible to get. And he put the ball on the ground, but I think his knee was down just before. So that's going to be a punt. And there's a player down on the field for the Monarchs.
When we come back, it's going to be
One of their linemen. Let's try to move away from that a little bit and let the injured player be tended to.
43.
Garner got about maybe 7-8 yards, but this will be a 4th down and long punt situation for the Colonials. So it was going so well. It was going all right. Now it's all gone. Good sportsmanship right there. One of the Colonials players helping one of the Monarchs players get up off the field. Hopefully he'll be all right. It seems like he's able to run off his own power. So a punt coming up.
Soski back to punt for the Colonials. Monarchs set on the 30 to receive.
Ball be placed at the 42. Josh Soski will send this one deep for the Colonials. Snap, and there's the punt. Almost blocked, low punt, and they'll be fielded at the 40. A very short punt, and the returner able to be tackled by the Colonials around midfield. Forward progress should put him at the 50.
On the return, but it's going to give the Monarchs 1st and 10 on their own 49-yard line.
It's Adrian Smith on the punt return. Ball at the 50, and the Monarchs will take over. Their running quarterback has been able to make some plays offensively. He's been basically the only playmaker on this team for the most part, mainly because of his legs. Gertie Movey.
All right.
1st down Monarchs from the 50. 8:10 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Scoreless game here at Cooley Field in Williamsburg, Virginia.
We hear somebody yawning, y'all.
He is running to his right here, and he'll be brought down for a loss of 2, maybe 3 yards there.
Quarterback keeper to the right and was met hard by several Colonials defenders for a loss of 3. So it's going to be 2nd and 13 now all the way back to the Monarchs 48.
7:40 left in the third quarter.
If anything's going to happen in this game, I'm waiting to see if the Monarchs at any point maybe tries to go deep in the air at some point. I'm waiting for that, surprisingly, and they can catch the Colonials sleeping because everything has been on the ground. And here's a reverse here to one of the receivers. He spins out and gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of one.
Get back to the line of scrimmage after ball is going to be a couple of yards lost.
He's not going anywhere, man.
Smith right there.
For the Monarchs from their own 48.
The ball placed at the 47. This will be a 3rd and 13 coming up.
Oh, there it is, y'all.
Oh, referee ain't putting up with the talk no more.
He's sick of the talking, y'all. He's sick of it. He's saying, listen, y'all, I don't get paid enough for this. Y'all treating me like trash. I don't appreciate it. I'm doing my best. Only the head coach. There's only one head coach for both teams, y'all.
All right. Here we go. And if you've been to a Colonials game, should I even mention the stuff we have seen between two teams that come here? Do I even need to mention it?
You don't need to mention it.
That's why he's trying to shut the talk down.
Like I said, the coach is saying, the ref's saying, I do not get paid enough for this guy. Show me some respect or get out.
3rd and 13. Will Mulvey decide to put the ball in the air? That's what I'm waiting for. And there's a snap. Oh, he going to the air. Lefty quarterback. There's a pass. Oh, that's a big guy, number 11. He is brought down.
Reynolds with the hit. My goodness, my Lord,
Brandon Jones and Teron Hill able to make the play there.
Yo, that's crazy, man. Listen, I don't care who you are, man. You're going to earn the respect of your teammates. Being willing to sacrifice your body. Captain Zero Rollins giving up at least 70 pounds and at least 6 inches going against a grown man himself. Reynolds is a grown man, by the way. I mean, but look at number 11 of the Monarchs, man. That is a grown, you-know-what man. And I promise you, defensive coordinator Coach Scott is going to give the high five to Reynolds as well as the rest of the defense.
That was Antonio Purnell the second. The reason he has the second is because there's a second body in him because of how big he is.
That's a hard person.
That's 2 men in one.
Dude, that's a hard person to take down, man.
That's why they tell you to go low when it comes to those big guys. Anything else, you're in trouble.
You have to go low because if you try to meet my man chest up, you're gonna lose that battle. You're gonna be looking like
chest down.
No, you're gonna be looking
chest down, face down.
You're gonna be looking like my man King Henry of the Titans. Either give yourself a brutal stiff arm, or you're just gonna get run over.
So now it's going to be 4th and 9. There's no punts in this league. That's, well, a few times. With the exception of the Colonials. They haven't seen every team, but you don't see too many punts.
It happens.
But they're going for it. And from the 49, they need to get to the 40.
You have to go for it. You have to go for it.
Let's see if Moby decides to put this in the air again. Look at the big guy jump. He jumped.
Got him.
You know what you did, Purnell.
You know exactly what you did.
Instead of 4th and 8, it's going to be 4th and 13.
Moving back 5, so now 4th and long coming up.
Back into their own territory.
It looks like they're going to actually send the punt team out there now. They thought they can get it on 4th and 9. Nope. So now with 4th and 14, they'll send out the punt.
Have to, man. Have to. And this is interesting because I think this is the first time. No, actually, I take that back. I think we've seen the Monarchs punt before tonight. I might be wrong. I might be wrong.
They have.
A lot of crazy stuff been
And they've
happening.
gone for it on fourth down, too. So Antonio Rawlings and Rashawn Johnson back to return for the Colonials. Very low snap. Oh, he's going to have to pick it up. He was not going to get that punt off, but can he get some yardage? He gets some yardage, and he'll be brought down short, about to the 3 yards short of the first down marker. So the Colonials will take over from the 41, 42-yard line.
Definitely some trickery.
That was going to be a block right there. No, that was going to be a block.
3-yard line. Great pursuit by the Williamsburg Colonials defense.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wake Forest is undefeated. What?
Who would have thought that in college football?
Wake-
The ACC is a mess.
Oh, my.
If Wake
Oh, my.
Forest is at the top of it.
Oh, my.
Clemson's down. Miami beat Pittsburgh earlier.
Oh my God.
Tech is down. UVA plays later.
The last-
ACC is a mess.
The last time Wake Forest was even relevant was when Tim Duncan and CP3, the point guard, was even a factor at the university. And speaking of factor,
Tynes able to break off one of his biggest runs of the day. A man run from the 44 to the 44 of the Monarchs.
his jersey is absolutely dirty, but I promise you, he's definitely earning it. And Coach Willis talking to arguably the best overall running back in the league, saying like, hey, you keep doing what you're doing, man, and we're going to make sure you be successful. They are committed to running the football. 5:10 left in the third quarter. Holy smokes. First place is on the line.
No score in this one. Number one at quarterback is Akeem Taylor. They're sticking with this heavy formation, 2 tight ends, 1 receiver, 2 running backs in the backfield. They're stacking the boxes, the Monarchs. Here's the handoff. Tynes gets a flag, comes out immediately.
Tynes to the left, but the flag comes out immediately.
That was quick.
It's gonna be a false start against the offense. So that play should have been blown dead.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a replay of
So first and
It'll be
15.
first and 15 now.
Wow.
For the Monarchs 47.
Also, just want to let everybody know we are streaming on both Facebook and to Colonial TV. So,
On YouTube.
on YouTube, but it's called for us, our channel Colonial TV. So, you can see the game if for whatever reason it's not acting up, if it's acting up on either of the
Well, the
platforms.
penalty was declined.
Huh.
So instead of it,
So it'll remain first down and 10.
Interesting.
Penalty decline. Now I don't know the reason for that, but Tynes able
Uh-oh.
to spin off a tackle,
Broke one.
gets out to the outside,
Broke.
cuts back inside, is wrapped up inside the 40.
He almost broke 2 right there. He almost broke 2.
nice run
And
by
that play would have went for nothing, but he was able to spin off one of his guys.
Times is determined, y'all. Like, yeah. So you're absolutely right. Yeah, Wake Forest is balling. I don't understand. Like I said, last time Wake Forest was relevant was Tim Duncan and Chris Paul.
And that was basketball.
That was basketball. They did not even think about football, y'all. Did not even think about football. Not even a little bit.
Big football played down in Winston-Salem.
Hey.
3rd and 3.
Hey, that's what
For the
Steve.
Colonials.
Hey, didn't Stephen A. Smith went to a college down there?
Winston-Salem State University. Go Rams.
Hey,
It's a toss to the right.
Woo,
And
Tynes
Tynes able to get to the 30.
He's getting the offense going, y'all. Once again, number 29 Times being the difference maker, as always. So dependable, so faithful. When you call his number, you give him enough opportunities, and he will come through in the clutch.
Just like Michael Jackson, when you need me, I'll be there. And that's what Tynes is saying to his guys on the team.
Hey,
I'm
we
pretty
had-
sure you like that reference.
Hey, we had a little
especially if
Michael-
you're a Michael person.
Hey, we had a little bit of Michael Jackson song earlier.
By the way, it is spooky season, so we're in for a thriller.
You know, we're a little bit thrilled, you know.
Yeah, I'm on the road, man.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, 100%. 2:50 left in the third quarter. Akeem Taylor behind center. Let's see what he's going to do.
2 receivers to the right. The tight end, boat rider, is out to the right. Here's the handoff to the fullback.
Yikes.
He gets maybe a yard.
He was about 1 yard.
Seemed like
Haven't called his name on there.
Yeah, I know. It seemed like the defense knew exactly what was happening there. Uh-oh. Guys, we may have... Guys, we're going to see if we can try to get a little update. We'll talk about that at the end of the third quarter, but... Yeah, that is kind of interesting. The PA announcer made a very interesting point. We'll make that announcement hopefully officially at the end of the third quarter. 2 minutes left. Oh, no, that's a fumble, but he recovered somehow, still up.
Tynes able to get maybe a yard back.
Tynes picks it up, though, and rumbles for about 3 yards.
Man, could have took a really bad situation and made it to the best possible situation possible. We got a little anxious there.
And it's going to be a penalty against the defense.
Hey, there we go.
Looks like.
Flag on the play.
There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with grease. We need some stuff going our way, man, because the way how this game's been going, like, the score might be
is offside against the defense, so was maybe a couple yards to get 5 out of it.
Yeah, the score, one score might be the difference, y'all.
Yeah.
Like, we're not exaggerating. One score might be the difference.
And we now only have 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's still a scoreless game.
Tight game in Williamsburg, Virginia, y'all, at Colonial's Field.
2nd and 5.
Shotgun formation.
Oh, he's going to the air. Taylor rolling to his right, telling his man go downfield.
Oh,
and he gets it off. It's incomplete.
And Michael Bauer was wide open. And they were pretty much saying, like, if he had enough time, gave it to him, that would have been a touchdown, as well as Boatwright, the tight end. Akeem Taylor was under pressure in that situation. No turnover.
So it's going to be 3rd and 5 now.
But now it is a 3rd and 5.
25, sorry.
Yeah, we actually had 2 players wide open. Boatwright right down the middle. Michael Bauer literally pretty much to the right sideline.
3rd and 5. Here's the handoff. Tynes.
Whoa.
Maybe a yard.
Whoa.
And it was kind of spun down. Seems to be all right after that run.
No face mask, but that did look kind of dangerous. Oh, boy. So this is a very, very, very interesting situation, my friend. We are now under 50 seconds left in the third quarter.
And it looks like with 48 seconds left, Coach
It's like the offense is going to stay out on the field on 4th and 4.
They're not going for the field goal, which is fine, which is totally fine. If they don't get the first down, they pin the Monarchs deep into their territory. If they get the first down, they will put themselves in a really good opportunity for their first real scoring opportunity heading into the fourth quarter.
And also, most importantly, he probably knocked some time off the clock. The line is stacked, and it looks like the Colonials jumped. The Colonials jumped, so 4th and 9. Oh, you hate to see it.
Oh, boy.
You got to be disciplined in that situation when you have this big of a game, this meaningful of a game between 1 and 2 in the Virginia division in the AFCA.
It's very simple, y'all. If Williamsburg wins tonight, if they win tonight, they will.
Timeout, Mr. Ref.
Okay, end of the quarter. Definitely end of the quarter. But like I said before, if the Williamsburg Colonials, they win tonight, they will lock up the Virginia division and really put themselves in a situation to not only earn a bye the following week against the Cowboys, but to be the #1 overall seed within their division, pretty much forcing all opponents to travel to the 757 area for playoff contention. However, the Monarchs have beat the Colonials at home in the Woodbridge-Dumfries area. If they win tonight, they will be in the driver's seat.
And the tiebreaker would go directly to the Monarchs.
Yep, go directly to the Monarchs.
Well, like John Cena is saying in this song, the time is now for both of these teams to make a statement as we push toward the playoffs. It is week 8, week 9 next week, the final week of the regular season.
And like I said before, we just got confirmation from Coach Willis that we are in the playoffs no matter what. So we will be playing playoff for the Colonials. The only difference is we'll be starting that first weekend after the 6th, a.k.a. the 13th, or are we going to be starting on November the 20th thanks to a bye?
Yeah, bye is on the line, and then also home field advantage. Straight up, the road goes to Williamsburg if they can win these next couple of games.
And I'm just going to be very blunt, Darnell. The Colonials have never lost at home this season. On the flip side, they're 1-1 on the road. So
That one loss, the team they face.
and they prefer to play at home anyway.
All right, 4th and 9 from the 29. Colonials are going for it.
You got to.
Taylor. And drops
Deep.
back.
Whoa,
Looking for incomplete
no.
pass. Looking for Brandon Jones, who is playing receiver on that play.
Man, definitely a miscommunication between the quarterback and the wide receiver.
Not even a miscommunication. That ball was just thrown a little bit too far downfield. And Jones had space.
Like I
That could've been
said,
6.
that could have been an easy 6 because they was wide open. Defense, once again, have to make a stop. 14:55. Started the fourth quarter, essentially. Only 5 seconds went off the clock. You actually see a couple of the offensive players now in defense. You just saw Michael Bauer at wide receiver. Now he's in the game. Don't be surprised to see number 0 Rollins as well as 29.
Actually, was that 3rd down?
No.
So why is the offense still on the field? Now it's 4th down.
Oh, sorry.
Did something just happen?
My
We
apologies.
missed something?
My apologies, y'all.
Or was there a flag just thrown? They grabbed
No.
a few yards, and the guys jumped.
No,
And that's gonna they're gonna be moved back.
no.
I swore that was 4th down on that last
I
play.
thought it was 4th down too. That's
This was 3rd down, and
that's on me, guys.
it's on both of us. We apologize for that. We own up. But it seems like we're back to where we should have started, 4th and 9. See how things work out
All right, so let's
so
see.
swimmingly.
Okay, so we're getting a little bit more information. We got my man Kevin saying they get first if Ducks lose a game and they beat Ducks. Well,
We don't even know if that game's going to be made up.
yeah, I
Like
don't
what
know.
Coach Willis said earlier, it seems like that'll be a no contest.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of the reason why, I got confirmation from the league saying if the Williamsburg Colonials win both of their games, first division, first in the division, first in the conference, home field advantage, and the bye, very important. 4th and 9, 14-15 left in the game. He's
Taylor
going deep.
and that should be pass interference on the outside, but they're going to really incomplete pass.
Wow.
And I was looking for Jones once again.
Wow, okay.
Incomplete pass.
Turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs. It's going to be Monarchs 1st and 10 from their
And
own
just like that, the
24.
Monarchs get the first down. Now we can say the defense have to do what they have to do, try to get a stop. Well, let's just be blunt. They've been asked to get stops all game long. Both defenses have been asked to get a stop. And another stop, and another stop, and another stop.
Another one.
Another one. Like DJ Khaled be saying, another one. But seriously, y'all, like, at some point, either
Defense might have to just make a play, an interception, a fumble return.
I think we're getting really close to that point, my guy. I really, really do. If the offenses from both teams is struggling, somebody from the defense is going to have to make a difference. Now, with that being said, are we going to overtime? It's super early to be saying that, but I would not be surprised.
All right, Movie now running to his left and push out of bounds, just maybe past the 30-yard line.
Moby going to be 2nd and 7 from their own 30.
I got to keep it simple. Dave said the referee told him he was going to throw a flag because I'm talking too much. Wait, what?
So, second down coming up for the
That's
Monarchs.
You know what? We're just going to leave that alone. I don't understand. We're just going to keep on doing our thing. Luckily, the refs cannot hear us from up here. But what is going on?
All right, Movie heading to the right, and he'll be stood up, maybe a yard or two on that play. Third down coming up.
Yield short yardage. Making it third
I'm
and
pretty sure the
6.
refs are trying to get in between these teams quickly to prevent words being exchanged.
Darnell, this has been a very weird game.
Yeah.
That's the best way how I can describe it. There's certain things. Oh, wow. The tight end coming in on defense now.
Looks like he's going to be on the line for this team. One of the big guys have come out the game. Tyline Forrest, one of the D linemen. Hey, if you got the size, use it.
Hey, we got the size. I'm just saying, like,
on the passing down right here, and it adds a little bit of speed, especially if if Movie decides to take off with and run the ball, as we have seen on numerous occasions in this game.
Boatwright might be in the game to kind of give one of the defensive line a little bit of rest.
Is the handoff, and that would be turns the corner. Smith, and he gets out of bounds, and it's a first down for the Monarchs.
Good effort though, by number 2, trying to lay a hit to kind of slow down the momentum a little bit. Number 2, Walker, not to be confused with number 11, the other Walker.
Yeah, to Marcus Walker.
Right. So right now, with that being said, Linwood Walker, number 11, is on the sideline. We do not know the status of his ability for the rest of the game, but we're going to keep on monitoring that. 11:44 left in the fourth quarter, still 0-0. This is very interesting, y'all.
Well, we hand off to number 37 running back, and he is decked.
What a vicious hit.
R.J. Curtis.
Man, Curtis lowered the boom on that one.
Flex young fella.
Hey, you earned that, man. You can definitely flex on the ground for real. Believe it.
All right, the ball we place at the 46.
Okay, thank goodness. We just got a report.
Back in.
We just got a report from our faithful PA announcer, number 11, Linwood Walker. He is okay. He will be entering back the game momentarily as soon as the Colonials get the ball back on the offense. Oh, man!
Man jumped, got him on the hard count.
Man. And that is definitely going to be against the Colonials. And now some of the players that were
Tynes and Forrest coming back into the game.
And like I said, Boatwright and number 65, Richardson, was kind of just giving a little bit of time for 92 and 50, a little bit of a breathing room. Number 50 need to be mentioned that he actually played both sides of the ball.
Travion Tynes, he can play O-line and D-line.
Yeah.
It's like high school all over again when you're playing both positions.
Instead of 2nd and 5, now it's going to be 2nd and 1 for the
So it would be second and 1.
Essentially, this situation, we're just going to call it. It's going to be, we know 2nd and 1, probably going to be a running play, more likely going to be a first down. It's currently 10:35 left in the game. Score is still 0-0. Penalties have been a big factor for both teams. Stopping drive or continuing drives.
By the way, I like to bring out, that is a very generous one. That might be inches.
Yeah, you might be right on that.
Might be a foot.
Yeah.
Shotgun, handoff, 37, and he gets it.
Break a couple of tackles.
And maybe a yard extra.
2nd and inches, Monarchs get 3. It's going to be a first down from their own 46.
There's a lot that's going on, man. Oh, holy smokes. Okay, so I just got word from the league. This is very important. There is no overtime. It will go down as a tie in the regular season, only OT for playoffs. So that is a big
It means we can get out of here sooner.
Yeah, we can get out of here sooner. But, again, I don't know what that means in terms of overall playoff seeding. Like I said,
the Colonials will still have a half game on them because they'll be 4-1-1. The Monarchs will be 4-2-1. So it would still technically, the Colonials will still be in first place.
Yeah, but that's not how.
Win or draw.
That's not how I envision it, though.
Yeah, you want to win definitively, and Moby gets a good one out the middle and is brought down at the 30.
He found a big gaping hole. A big gaping hole.
And Jaleel Jones able to make the play there. Skittles.
Oh, boy.
One of the safeties is out right now as well.
Oh, boy.
Brandon Jones.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't have any shoulder pads on, and he's towel over his head. He's walking on the sideline, but his day might be done. But nonetheless, Moby, it was a first down run.
Uh-oh. 8:37 left in the game. Just got word from the league. There is no overtime. That only happened in the playoffs. If that happened, both teams will have a tie to their record.
Colonials will still keep first place. They would just need to win next week. Here's the handoff, and a flag comes out immediately. 37 bounces to the outside, trying to stiff arm, but to no avail as he is wrapped up and spun down by the flag, holding against the offense.
Breaking multiple tackles, but it was all for naught. All for naught, y'all. My goodness. This is a tough game. I mean, we knew that it was going to be physical, but this is different, y'all. This is different. Lord Jesus.
First and 15.
Okay.
First, hey, we're back to attaching long to it. First and long.
All right, so it seems like we will not be getting out at 9:30, y'all. I thought we would, but currently it is 9:16.
Game might be moving quickly, though.
Okay.
With no tie, it might be, since game's in a tie, I mean, it's only 8 minutes to go, so technically still be done at like 9:30. Timeout called by the Colonials there first, both teams with 2 remaining. So, what have we learned so far, Shadid?
Well, first of all, as we listen to the old Roman Reigns music, I'm going to turn that down because I don't really care too much about it. I do like his new intro music. Not really new now.
Acknowledge him.
Acknowledge him. You will acknowledge him. But to answer your question, sir, well, what we learned in the game, turnovers are trash. I'm not a fan of them.
Penalties.
Penalties are also trash. Not a fan of them. Trying to play football on a damp field in the 757 area nearby Jamestown, Virginia, where it's very swampy and muggy. It's
sea level.
Pretty much at sea level or below sea level. It's trash. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. It's just
Both teams love to run the ball.
both teams definitely love to run the football. Not really a lot of passing opportunities. Even if there has been some passing opportunities, haven't been a lot. And yeah. It's
Check your phone.
all right, we're about to get we're about to get ourselves an update on one of the players, safety Brandon Jones, trying to figure out what's going on with him. Linwood Walker is okay.
Seems like he'll be back in the game at some point. Definitely. Brandon Jones, we're trying to figure out the status of him.
Yep, we're just waiting patiently, y'all. Coach is looking at his phone right now. All right, cool. So he says, all right, so he's good. Oh, man, okay. Yikes. Yeah, so he's good. He's good. He is good. And that's all we need to know.
First and 15 for the Monarchs. And he's going to throw it, a little pass to the outside, and the ball was, they tried to go for the ball there, but he was able to get down.
-3. It's going to be second and 18 now.
It looked like they might have been trying for some type of, it looked like the way he held the ball as he caught it might have been setting up for some type of trickery. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing that in there. Nonetheless, second down and long still for the Monarchs.
It's always been a little bit of trickery tonight, y'all. I'm just saying.
More tricks than treats.
Yeah,
And by the
definitely.
way, loss of 3.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting kind of tired of the tricks right now, man.
By the way, speaking of treats, I feel like I need to reward myself. Like, the day after Halloween is always the best day to have a Halloween candy.
Yes.
Especially
yes.
if you can go to the store and get it for discount because
Yes.
everyone's going into Christmas mode.
Yes.
So the Christmas candy will be out, but the Halloween candy, that'll be out. So there's a little tip for you if you want to satisfy your sweet tooth post-Halloween.
50 to 75% off. You love to see it.
So there's the handoff there after we talk about a sweet tooth. So that'll be a gain of 5 on the carry. 3rd and 13 coming up.
35.
Third down, Colonials. If you're the Colonials, you just want to probably just keep everything in front of you. But you definitely need to keep number 6 contained.
Moment of truth, y'all. Moment of truth. We are now under 6:30 left in the game. Possessions are going to be very, very critical. We just got word from the league. There is no overtimes in the regular season.
When the clock hits 0, it's over.
Yeah, so even getting 3 points at this point is big. Obviously, getting a touchdown is always favorable. And
Moby
that's
is
not
wrapped up for a loss of maybe a yard or 2.
He's not going anywhere. The defense, once again, standing up. There's definitely been some players from the Monarchs saying that the defense is not legit. The defense of the Colonial showing once again that they are legit.
And that was Clyde Edmond making the tackle there. So 4th down, 5:45.
And
Jones is out though. We said he was fine, but he's out for the game.
Okay,
He's walking along the sideline, seems to be okay, but he is out.
He is out.
Hopefully he can be back next week when the Colonials take on the Tri-City Cowboys. That game in Richmond, we don't know yet. We don't even know the time yet, but that game will be happening next week.
Yes, and with that being said, 5:18 left in the game. You already know that the Monarchs are going to go for it. You already know, man. You already know.
They should. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to keep it on the ground knowing that they can't get it, but I wouldn't. Maybe if they go for a pass.
It looks like you want to throw.
They're going to throw
He's going to throw.
Going down to the ball.
And that is. Did he catch it? Oh, my
Inside
God.
the 10.
Yikes. Oh, man. Talking about coming up with the bag at the nick of time. Oh, my goodness. And he stays in bounds, which pretty much means that the clock is still running.
Adrian Smith able to get the catch there. So now it is 1st and goal after a 4th and long.
Oh, boy.
4:30 to go. Now the Colonials need to definitely come up with a play on defense.
They got to get a fumble or an interception. There is no other way of saying it. Pretty much you can count this full down territory, and they're trying to put at least 6 on the board.
Ball at the 5. Moby, handoff. The run is blown up in the backfield, a loss of 1.
Handoff loses 1 to the left, going to make it 2nd and goal from the 6.
2nd and goal.
Wow. We've had a feeling. Whoa. Where's the flag for? What's the flag for?
Extracurricular activity.
We understand it is extracurricular activity. We're not trying to be smart.
And when we heard the
We're just trying to figure out on who though.
and the ref said earlier, he said he might start throwing some people out.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why we kind of just been chilling. You know? Oh, boy.
Against the Colonials, so that will be an automatic 1st down.
Oh, man.
And was it
Coach is not.
against actually on both teams, so that play doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, but, man, we definitely almost shot ourselves in the foot right there. No matter what happens in the game, Coach is definitely going to be talking about this one way or another. At some point, these mental mistakes, they have to stop. They have to stop. 3:40 left in the game. Monarchs seriously are trying to get into the end zone. They have a great opportunity. Quarterback comes through with a big throw in the 4th down situation. Stop! God, Lord Jesus! And he's a little shaken up. Oh, man. Wow. Talk about a statement. He definitely is currently reevaluating his whole life right now. Jesus. He's still in the game. They're going to have to call a timeout just to see if he's okay, because he's walking a little slow after that. Jeez. My God. And even though the crowd might was not really a factor, unfortunately, that's my fault. You can feel like, even from our mic, you can still feel the hit up here. Goodness. Like I said, the defense from both teams have really stepped up to the plate. They really have. We were surprised. We was thinking one of these defense was going to blink. And even in a tough situation, the Colonials are making it very difficult for the Monarchs to get into the end zone.
Yeah, and they almost had it there with that big pass downfield. It was a diving catch, but still, I mean, I think that's the most that we have seen a team break, and that was the one time the Monarchs decided to go to the air, and they went for it all. We saw it a little bit earlier, but this time, like, how many pass plays have we seen from this team? Maybe 4, 5?
Less than 10.
Yeah.
It is definitely less than 10. And that's probably
paid off.
And that's probably from both teams, if we're just going to be completely honest.
So now it's going to be 3rd and 8 from the 8, 3rd and goal. 3:04 scoreless game. Monarchs down to 1 timeout. Colonials with 2. Game is over when the 4th quarter ends. No overtime. So this could be a tie game, which will work out in favor of the Colonials, but they would just need to win next week to lock up the number 1 seed. 3rd and 8, Movie.
You just heard
and the flag is thrown, and that's going to be a false start. We saw 3rd and goal for minus 35 yards in this quarter earlier.
Yeah, it's I don't know, man. Like we said before, tonight has been a weird game. I get it, it's Halloween weekend. I understand it's spooky season, trick or treat, all that good stuff. But it has been a weird game.
Yeah, we've seen, and the last couple of weeks have been weird for the Colonials in general. Going back to the game here, that it was the Jacksonville Red Devils. That game was weird, and then the Colonials pulled that out. Last week's game was weird. October.
We got a message from the league.
I guess Coach didn't know about the OT rule.
It did not.
The no OT rule.
Yeah, exactly.
So that might change up the way these teams might play.
That's what I'm saying, man.
3rd and goal from the 3rd team. Movi running to the right. Trying to get something. Gets maybe 2 yards pushed out of bounds.
Anywho, like I was saying beforehand, I literally lost my train of thought. Nevertheless, it is 4th and goal. They're about to kick it. This is a good time to kick the football. He's in range.
I think maybe both teams are in a little bit of shock after the announcement that the PA announcer just made. But we got that from direct to the league, so that might change how both these teams will play. And there's going to be a timeout called, the last timeout called by the Monarchs.
Yeah, as I was saying beforehand, now I got my now I got my thoughts back together. So essentially, the last time that it's been a comfortable game for the Williamsburg Colonials was actually against the Tri-City Cowboys on this field when they score all 24 points in the first half and winning the game 24-0. Since then, there was a game that was canceled. There was a rivalry game that was tight, and we was down, I want to say 16-6. I might be wrong on that. Feel free to correct me, whoever knows the stats in that game.
Comeback effort, though.
Nevertheless. And then the following, well, not even the following weekend, still that same weekend, the Colonials did play 2 games within a 7-day time period. Was down 20-6 with under exactly 2 minutes left after the 2-minute warning, and then found a way to come back and win 21-20. Now it is 2:39 left in the game. There is no OT. It is 4th and 8. This is probably going to be a situation. Let's see if this is going to be a field goal attempt. Would be wise. It
doesn't. It's hard to tell. The offense hasn't lined up yet, but it looks like Moby is still on the field. They're still getting a couple players in, so they're going to go for it. They're trying to get 6.
Oh, boy. Oh, my God.
Moby.
Oh, boy.
Let's see what they can do.
Oh, boy.
From the 11.
He made a play before. It's
a handoff.
Oh,
21
he's
wrapped up and stopped. 4th down. Turnover on downs.
Okay, this is the moment that we've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. 2:34 left in the game. The Colonial has at least one timeout. Overtime is a non-factor. Who's going to be coming in as QB? Second half, it's been Akeem Taylor, as Walker is a little banged up, but he is okay. And should be returning back to the game momentarily.
You only need 3.
Walker coming out as a receiver.
Walker is into the game as a receiver, so you got Taylor out there. He's going to definitely have to make a play with his arm to help put the team in winning position. This isn't about field goal position. You need to just be in winning position right now.
This is a very tight situation, y'all, despite everything that has happened. You
can't put the ball on the ground.
Everything that has taken place within the past 3 weeks. Taylor, Akeem Taylor, could not finish at least 2, if not 3 games due to injury. Got benched in the last game for Linwood Walker, who came back as the hero, is now being called back into his starting position at QB, and he is literally being asked to come through.
And the Colonials will call a timeout, so they're down to 1.
All right, so 1 timeout left. Coach Willis got to have this come to Jesus talk with the offense. He just learned just recently from the league. We will not give the name of the person of the league anonymously. I know who he is, but we're going to keep that on the DL. But now understanding the situation, there is no overtime. And this is a very big moment. Refs just pretty much told both teams only the head coach is allowed to talk. So you can tell like it's very, very quiet. Very, very quiet on that sideline.
And that both players on both teams need to keep their emotions in check right now. That is going to be, they can keep their emotions in check throughout this end of this game, because one call, like a 15-yarder, could drastically swing things in favor of their opponent.
Mr. Robinson, no, you are not tripping. Like I said, we got confirmation from the league. There is no OT in the regular season. That only take place during the playoffs. It is currently 9:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2:34 left in the game, not quite at the 2-minute warning. The Colonials, whatever they do, they cannot turn the ball over.
Yep.
No matter what happens.
And even if this game ends in a tie, Taylor is outside. Walker is in at
wait a
quarterback.
minute.
Taylor's put out wide, so it's kind of like a wildcat formation. It looks like we'll see if they stay true to this through this drive. We'll see how this alters, but Walker is the quarterback right here. Linwood Walker, 4 receivers spread wide, 1 running back. He's going to run to his left. He makes a tackle miss, gets a good block, but a flag comes out, and he is walking out, wrapped up around the neck.
There's no call?
Yep. There's a face mask penalty.
So
that's got to be.
Those could be offsetting penalties potentially.
I'm about to say, no matter what happens, you got to make that call. That was with some intent right there, man.
Let's see how this call ends up.
You got to call a penalty.
He got a face mask penalty in the backfield. This is going to be a horsepower.
Yikes.
And it's going to be a face mask against the defense. So actually this works out in favor of the Colonials. Face mask against the Monarchs. So that's going to be 15 yards there. Move them up, automatic first down.
You just said, Darnell, that both teams had to keep their emotion in check and not make that one mental mistake. That could be the one mental mistake that the Colonials are looking for. They're hurrying up onto the line of scrimmage. They understand they got a real opportunity with some positive momentum.
2:17. They got the 2-minute warning coming up and one more timeout.
They just can't turn the ball over no matter what happens. Cannot turn the ball
pass
over.
over the middle. Incomplete, looking for Bauer, and that could have been tipped if it was maybe a couple yards more up.
Bauer was close. If he kind of saw where the ball was located at, maybe just a little bit higher, that could have been in motion. 2:05 left in the game. 2nd and 10. Next play will move us straight into the 2 minutes warning.
We just need to get in field goal range, man.
They just need to get a field goal range. You heard it first here from the PA announcer. We do have a legitimate kicker. We just got to get in range. That's all what needs to be done.
Taylor's to the outside. Almost intercepted. Almost
God.
intercepted with 2:01 on the clock.
I just said we cannot turn the ball over.
That was just the defender making the play on the ball. The receivers in the area. Luckily, it was incomplete. So
2:01 left in the game, not even at the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 10. This could be a pivotal moment. We got to get some positive yardage out of this no matter what, and we need to get down the field. If we get the first down, 2-minute warning would take place. Coach Willis will have the opportunity to talk to his team at least one more time before they burn their last time out. But this is a big, big moment for the Colonials. First place is on the line for both teams.
ball at the 37-yard line. Taylor.
He got to get it. Oh,
He lost the ball. He lost the ball. Ball is on the ground.
I just said you can't turn the ball over.
Let's see who comes out of the scrum with the ball. The referees are trying to sift through. Woo! Oh, that ball fell back. He has the ball.
Oh no.
That's an ugly trick.
I'm sorry, y'all. I am sorry. That is not the trick that y'all are looking for, man. Oh, whoa.
So, looks like the Colonials came out of that luckily with the ball, but
We may have got lucky.
But it's going to be a loss of 7.
so that's going to constitute a sack. So,
It's going to be Colonial
2-minute warning.
It seems like they want that clock running. Oh,
Yeah, it should be like 125 and now
it's up-
155, I should say. Now 2-minute warning.
Oof,
They
man.
put it at 154.
I don't know if
Now the free timeout comes in with the 2-minute warning.
I don't know if we legitimately got the ball or not, but number 50 of the Colonials made sure that we got it no matter what. Much appreciation to you, good sir. Number 50 times.
Now let's see if they send this one downfield. This is likely a punt. Let's keep in mind, this game is still going on. Tie is not the worst thing in the world.
It's not.
You still hold on to first place. You just need to get the job done next week when you face Tri-City.
Like I said before, no matter what happens, cannot, I repeat, you cannot have a turnover. And it seems like Taylor is coming back into the game, y'all.
Are they going to go for it?
This is 4th down. This is 4th and 17. We already know.
Taylor is going to be a quarterback. Taylor split wide. Walker's going to be the quarterback.
Oh, sweet.
Bauer's one of the receivers. Tynes is at the bottom of the screen.
Sweet Jesus. You
They're probably
cannot.
going to try to get a play out of
You cannot.
Bauer
turn,
or Rawlings.
you
Here's the
cannot
snap.
turn the ball over. You cannot
And
turn
he's
the ball
running,
over. You
and
cannot.
he's going to move the ball up, but he's not going to get the first down. He's going to get to about the original line of scrimmage, so at the 37. So the offense will come off the field. You need 37 yards.
They're playing the defense game, y'all. They're playing the defense game. Players got to quickly get off the field. This is it, y'all. This is the moment that we all been waiting for. 1:35 left in the game. Last time these two teams play, it was called the 6 minutes of chaos. We can't even say.
This might be just 95 seconds of chaos. Granted, I think we've had near 60 minutes of chaos.
The whole game has been straight chaos. Made absolutely no sense. I can't even explain half the stuff that is taking place at night. Regardless, we will be stopping the stream at the end of the game, and we will be going to cookout. Because we need to find the chill.
I love how you just said we're going to cook out. You're just making a declaration. Are we really? Granted, let's not talk about food until we're completely done, okay? We're going to make some of these other people hungry. Ball at the 38.
Hey, they're eating at the comfort of their home. I'm just saying.
And if you are watching this, we'd like to thank you for joining us this evening.
Greatly appreciate it, y'all. We really appreciate y'all.
All right, here's the handoff here to the running back. It looks like the Colonials are definitely going to be trying to go for the strip to maybe try to seal the game as a tie. That was Quintel Smith with the run there, second down. Well, I was at the
1 minute and
33.
15 seconds left in the game. We seen the quarterback make a play with his arm. Will he catch a Colonial sleeping? We don't know, but we're about to find out momentarily. Running right down their throat, he says. Might be enough for the first. I heard a timeout call. Will they grant it?
There's no timeouts.
Going to make it 3rd and 1.
The Monarchs have no timeouts. The clock is still ticking. It looks like he'll be a yard short.
Okay, we're now at 40 seconds, y'all. 40 seconds. Can the defense make? Oh, hold up. Okay, let's see to get the play off the field in time. He is off the field in time.
31 seconds.
Defense trying to get set up. They look like they're set
28.
up. Here it comes.
Clock
he
is
takes the
ticking.
ball. He's going deep. He's going to go deep. He's going deep. Got to stop the ball.
Intercepted by the Colonials.
Somehow intercepted. Oh!
And the defender is brought down.
It's going to be 1st down and 10.
First down for the Colonials.
5-yard line.
Wow, okay. Number
There's
30.
Rashawn Johnson.
Number 30 flexing on them.
So
And now they're doing the Naruto run. You love to see it, but they got to quickly get off the field.
14 seconds to go.
No matter what happens, the only thing that you need to do is not turn the ball over. That's it.
At this point, do you just take a knee?
I think you
Are
just
you
take,
just content with the
I
tie?
think you just take a tie and just go home. I really do.
Tie's as bad as kissing your sister, man.
Hey, I'm not into that. I'm just saying.
I'm not going to repeat what Mike just said.
I'm not repeating
You tell
it.
them that on
I'm
the
not
field.
repeating
We don't
that.
make this decision, okay?
I'm not going to repeat that. I could make a joke right now in regards to that, but I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave that
It
alone.
looks like Taylor's behind Sarah.
Just
What
can't-
the hell do they do here?
I don't know, man,
gonna
but
be a
they run the
handoff.
ball, which is not a bad idea.
Times.
Whoa.
He is stacked. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6, 5,
It's
4,
over.
3.
It's over, y'all.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait.
It just stopped at 4.
This stop the time. Okay.
Did they call a timeout?
And we still have a player on the ground. Oh,
It's
whoa,
an injury.
Oh, no. Hold up. No. Please tell me it's not who I think it is. Please. Anybody. Well, first of all, not anybody from our team, period.
It is an injured Colonial. It's hard to tell who the player is.
I
just the
think-
way
I
they're
think- I think I know
sitting
who it
down.
is. I
It
think-
might be Tynes.
I think it's him, man. This is the worst case scenario, man. This is not what we wanted. He's been asked to do so much for our team, man.
You see both teams are taking a knee. I hope this isn't too serious.
I hope not either, but regardless, you need to stop the game. You need to stop the game, y'all. I'm not even trying to be funny. I do appreciate that both teams are showing a high level of sportsmanship and respect. It's been a very physical game, haven't been clean, but I do appreciate the fact that both teams are very respectful, very cordial, no fights at this moment.
It's just football.
It's just football, no hard feelings. It's just two teams just battling out for first place.
Coach Willis is making his way onto the field. He is laying down flat on his back.
As you can see, pretty much a good portion of the squad checking on their teammate. We cannot confirm nor deny the injured player. We hope that none of our players are injured, and we hope it's not who we think it is.
Well, we don't want any player to get completely injured right now. No player, especially right now with the game being so close. But fortunately, it seems like there's a down player. Both teams taking the knee right now, acknowledging the magnitude of the situation right now.
Yeah, it is, man. Oh, whoa. We're not even going to talk about what just happened there, man. My goodness. We're going to leave that alone.
And it's times.
It is times.
He's on his feet now, though.
He's definitely going to be out the game no matter what.
I mean, it's only 4 seconds. He's walking off. He's walking off under his own power. The team.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness he's able to walk under his own power. He might have a concussion, but his night is officially done. As you can definitely tell, all the teammates are waiting patiently for him to come off the field. The refs are not even doing anything. They're allowing this young man all the time that he needs.
Yeah, he is on the sideline now, so he's fine. He's just going to probably just need to take a breather. He seems to be just fine, just nothing physically.
The refs did not need to do that, but that just shows you just a level of respect that they have towards him. Level of respect indeed by both teams. Pretty much just allowing that to just take place.
All right, so the clock was stopped at 4 seconds. It seems like there will be one more snap, one more play. We don't even know. At this point, the Colonials might just be content with a nothing tie.
I think after everything
they just took the knee.
I think after everything that took place tonight, it's a miracle.
So this game will conclude as a 0-0 tie. The Colonials hold on to their first place spot in the division, but not the way you want it.
It's not the way that we want it. But I think after everything that has taken place, hold up.
Let's see if this game will actually end.
Yeah, that's a very good question because, like I said, a lot of crazy stuff was happening. It's been a miracle to even figure out what's going on. Both coaches definitely want to talk about it, though, because, again, they understand the seriousness of the situation, but regardless.
And you don't want to end anything in a tie.
You never don't. You never want to end it in a tie.
That's just competitive nature.
I know, but.
And I think both teams, both the coaches were, when the announcement was made, they were shocked.
Yeah. I think we was all shocked. We're just going to be 100% transparent. Uh-oh, whoa. We're going to OT, y'all.
There we go.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
We're making overtime happen.
This game is getting crazier by the moment. But Times is officially out of the game. We need to change the scoreboard to OT.
Garner.
This is it, y'all. So I don't know the rules of OT.
Colonials will won the toss and they will take possession. Now I'm not even exactly sure of what the OT rule is.
I don't know, man.
Because this is even new ground. We didn't even know what's going to happen. I don't know if they had a conversation with a league official. 10 minutes.
Exactly 10
just
minutes.
Just like the NFL, it was going to be 10 minutes.
So just like the NFL, y'all. So now instead of playing for 60 minutes, we're now playing for a potential 70.
So is it going to be sudden death or maybe college style? We don't know exactly.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
And when we said that earlier that there was no overtime, I just want to preface this. We wouldn't say this if this wasn't a rule.
Yeah,
we wouldn't say this. We were told by a league official. We had the message.
Yeah. We got the word from a high-ranking individual within the league, and so we were just going off the information that we have. Apparently, we just got fooled with the Okado. For those of you who watched Naruto, we just got caught into a major genjutsu, and now we are going into overtime. And with that being said, number 29 Times is out the game.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be out. He's on the sideline just sitting there. I think they're attending to him, but his day is done. So Jamari Garner is likely going to take over the running duties for this Colonials team. They will get the ball first as the Monarchs are getting ready to send this downfield. It's going to be a 10-minute overtime period. Do we know the rules of it? No.
We don't. Well, all we know is
exactly.
It's 9:40. I don't know, man. It's beyond me now.
So
it's beyond me.
Oh my God! It's like a script.
Yikes!
That was a complete accident, and the Colonials look like they jumped on it. Oh my gosh, that was not supposed to happen.
Talk about making a terrible mistake, and now we have a Monarch player on the ground. You actually see zero trash talking for both teams right now. My God. That is not what they wanted. And like I said, this game has been weird on so many different levels. It is currently 9:49 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do not know. We're going to get kicked out at 10 o'clock p.m. tonight.
And they always open, though.
We don't know.
So Taylor's going to look like he's going to lead the show for the offense. Ball's at the 45. Can the Colonials get 6?
At this point, let's just get the first down first.
Yeah.
Let's just start there.
Those have been hard to come by for both teams.
Yeah. Like I said, this has been a very very defensive game by both teams. And I'm just going to say this right now, Darnell, no matter what happens, both defenses have came through in the clutch tonight.
All right, here's the handoff. Garner gets maybe a yard on the handoff.
1 yard, going to make it 2nd and 9 now for the Colonials on the Monarchs 44.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Get around the edges.
Oh boy. We need a spark. Big play, something. We're still utilizing our running backs.
Running back for Garner.
Been utilizing the running backs. One of them is out. The ball's got to be thrown in the air, but it's got to be thrown quickly and on target.
And here's the handoff, and what
I just said.
That play, they had no chance from Jump Street.
None. Number 40 makes the tackle. We do not have his. Well, apparently we don't have his name, but we know that he made a play nevertheless.
But Sean Johnson, he made the interception on defense earlier for the Colonials.
Like I said, 8:25 in overtime. Is it the first overtime? That's it. The second, we don't know.
We're flying by the seat of our pants.
We are literally breaking news in the happening, y'all. I'm pretty sure this is the first OT of any game. I don't know. Like the IG reel, I don't know. We're trying to figure it out, man. 3rd and 18, under 8 minutes left. All right, Walker split right, Bauer on the left side. They're changing the formation.
Swap between the slot receiver and running back.
Ooh, that was kind of low. He got to make a decision. He got to get out of
there. He pitches it, and that's an interception to the other way.
No! Why? Tell me why!
Oh my gosh!
Tell me why! Tell me why! I need to know!
Joe Nelson making the pick.
Tell me why! I don't understand. Make it make sense. They say there's no crying on the field. I'm not going to be crying, y'all. Relax.
And Taylor was trying to get out of the pocket, was ready to run, but decided to flick it at the last second. And
relax.
Oh, man.
Relax. I'm not crying. Relax. We're just really frustrated right now. And we have the right to be so. Like I said, it's going to be a tight game. 7-17 now. Monarchs get the ball via interception. Another turnover against the Colonials. I'm pretty sure that's the 4th one now overall for the Colonials. Only 2 for the Monarchs. They're roughly around the midfield, well, a little bit past midfield. Regardless,
ball at the 46. The Monarchs take over.
Whoa! Jesus! Lord have mercy! Buster 76 coming through in the clutch. He is beyond furious.
Junior Lunsville busting through like Michael Myers on Halloween.
Michael coming through. He's looking to put somebody in a body basket. That is a sheer frustration sack right there. Pretty much is saying, listen, there is no way in God's green earth you're going to get by me tonight. We saw that sack all the way, and we saw nothing but red. I know the colors are blue and white, but we saw straight red on that sack. Vicious. Absolutely vicious. No chill at all. 2nd and 15. 6 minutes left in the OT. First OT, that is.
Snap. That was on the ground.
50
and
minutes.
the defense
Defense-
only gives up maybe a yard, maybe two.
Defense is now playing with some new energy, y'all. My goodness. We have seen plenty of games from the Colonials, but I have never, and I'm being very honest, y'all, I have never seen the defense play with this much energy and this much urgency, y'all. It is almost as if they are just sick and tired of everything that they have been thrown at, not only for the game, but potentially the whole season. They are mad, and they are beyond furious.
The offense might have another shot here. 3rd and 14 from the 49.
I've never seen the defense play like this before, y'all. This is different.
Defense ready to get up out of here. Granted, defense, a lot of these guys play offense too. Low snap.
He got it! Colonials! That is going to Williamsburg! I told you, man, the defense are playing with some new energy, man. I have never seen this before in my life.
R.J. Curtis, flex, young fella.
Give me the flex, young man. Give me the flex. Talk your talk, young man. Talk your talk.
So the offense has new life under 5 minutes to go, 4:59.
Talk your talk, young man.
Curtis is playing a game, dude.
Man, Curtis, man, one of the difference makers, a rising hero in the making. He's been making plays all season long, but that might be the biggest one that the Colonials need.
A very low snap and unable to be possessed by the Monarchs quarterback, and R.J. Curtis making a play, diving on it, and now the offense. What can they do? Can they just get something? Can you get something?
You have to respond after that. That was a spirited effort by your defense.
Taylor still the quarterback. Man in motion, ball,
Oh, no.
low snap. And they're going to run like a reverse.
Jesus.
Walker. Oh, wait a minute. They're going, it looks like a pass. He's still running. Going downfield. That is caught. That is caught.
We did it! We bleeping did it!
Matches blouses.
We bleeping did it, y'all!
It's a touchdown, Williamsburg Colonials.
We bleeping did it! We did it! We did it for the 757! You love to see it! Prince William Monarchs!
That play was almost dead, but they sprung to life. The pass, Walker, Bauer, game over.
Prince William Monarchs! You need to go home! What a valid effort! But you need to put your head back down and go back to Woodbridge! Colonials, you love to see it!